Some men will listen to this story and say, yes, they said it. They will never take their wife outside the country, whether by themselves or go there and invite her. Whereas I have seen a scenario where this man in this story, some man like him, did the same thing to his wife and it worked out for them. What will I say? Individual differences, right? But even though these are the kind of things that discourage men about their wives, or these are the kind of things that will poison the heart of some husbands. Maybe a husband will hear this story, and if he had a plan to do something to the wife, this story will discourage him and poison his mind. Some stories like this. So at the end of this story, let me know if you can relate, or let me know if you can overlook this story and do the same thing you want to do to your wife, or let me know if this story will change you negatively or positively. Now this man said, I'll name this man Obiora. Obiora is a young promising young man who fell in love with Ngozi. Ngozi being a young graduate, young graduates that are almost young girls, you understand me? So love still they shag them. So she fell in love with Obiora and they got married. Now Obiora said, Queeneth, when we got married, I was comfortable. I was not too rich, but I was not poor. We were comfortable. We could take care of ourselves. We had a car at least then. But things turned around. Business took another turn that really affected us. I had to sell my car. From my car, we have to move from 3-bedroom flat to 2-bedroom flat, now to 1-bedroom flat. That's a room and parlor, right? Now, he said that each time they had to move down, take a step back from their current position, that his wife will complain, this is not the life I signed up for, this is not the life I signed up for. And he will keep encouraging and promise her, this was not how you met me, and I believe things will change out for good. No condition is permanent, change is constant, but we all pray to see a better change, right? Not a change that will affect us negatively in our life. And this has been going on. Now he said that last 2 Christmas, that a friend of Ngozi came back, same friend that she graduated from university, that this lady was her classmate. This friend was in UK, right? And she came back to December 1 Christmas, that is last 2 years Christmas, 2023, right? Yes, I'm correct. Now Ngozi's friend came back and they get talking. Ngozi narrated her audio, her family problems to her friend, and her friend promised to help her, and which she eventually did. Now when the friend traveled back, they were communicating and all that, and the friend started processing papers for Ngozi. Ngozi said the papers and every other thing. Now before that, the friend calculated every cost, from flight tickets to everything, and the money was not what they can afford. So because that this guy Obiora is a man that wants the best for the family, wants a better family, so that when children will come, the children will not suffer, because as at that time they don't have any child yet. So what he had to do, he had to go back to his village and sell one of his lands, right? Now when he sold that land, he took the money and gave it to his wife. Now his wife and his friend, that is Ngozi and the friend, they were not planning all these things, and glory be to God, everything worked out well. The wife traveled. He said that before the wife traveled, the wife promised him, don't worry, I'll take care of you, I'll invite you over once everything is settled down. Once I've settled and find a way to invite you back, over there, you understand, I'll send money time to time, because my friend secured a job for me as a caregiver, right? So this is what happened. The wife traveled. The wife traveled. He said the first 6 months was very nice. They communicated very well, video calls now and then, voice calls now and then, and the wife always sent money across, right? Yes, and the wife promised him that she would love to buy that land back from the person that bought it, right? So when she has enough money, they can go and approach the buyer to see if he can agree to sell it back to them. Okay, now this is what happened. 6 months passed, 7 months. From 7 months upwards, the character of the wife started changing. Yeah, he said from 7 months to 8 months, the video calls every day now turned to once in a week. Her excuse was that her work is taking much time, right? The voice calls became like maybe once in a day and all that. Like she no more sent money monthly like she used to. Sometimes if she sends, she'll send the lowest amount she has ever sent before. Okay, not that I'm relying truly or I'm relying solely on that money, but she already know my audio back here in Nigeria, and she know that I needed support from her, which is not a bad thing now. Every wife that is comfortable is obligated to support the husband, so it's not a must that it must be the man that will provide. You understand? You understand me? So if the thing in your hand, you show some love, right? So the lady stopped sending money like she used to send before. The calls reduced, video calls reduced. So he said that after the 8th month, the wife called him and told him that she got a promotion that she never imagined she can get in 10 years time. She said that it was like a miracle, like it's a miracle in that they are caregiving. Should I mention the no, I will not mention the position she was given to, so that some people will not put one or two together, because it was a very big shock in their institution. Someone that just came in was given a position that is supposed to be given to someone that must have stayed like 5 to 6 to 7 years. It was just opportunity and luck. You know, some people are really extremely graced, right? Some people have grace and all that, you get in. So this was what happened. She called the husband and told him, see, I've gotten a promotion that I never imagined I can get, even up to 7 years time, and my salary has, you know, increased by times 3, tripled. God, I beg go. So the husband was so happy. He said when he had the amount she'll be paid, that he was very happy. Yeah, he was very happy, because that amount is huge. Maybe after 1 to 2 months, the wife will send him something so that he can put into the business and boom his own business, right? Yeah. So instead of the money she used to send to increase, now she has gotten a promotion. It became worse, and the calls reduced drastically. And when the husband complained, the wife was like, have you forgotten I've gotten a promotion? I'm not much engaged, unlike before. But this is the same promotion she told the husband before, when they were freely talking, that this position, had it been she's in that position, it will give her more time for her family. Now she's in that position. It's as if you're asking God for something, that if God give you this thing, this is what you do. Now when you get that thing, you are giving an excuse to do that thing you said you would have done if you're in that position. So that is the exact thing the wife did. So a position you are praying to get into, so that you have more time for your family and your husband, you're not into that position, and you're not complaining that the position is not giving you more time for your husband and family. It's the other one. Okay, now listen. 9th month, 10 months, it was high. So at exactly a year and 1 month to a year and 2 months after she left Nigeria, he said one day he received a call from one of his uncles down in the village and told him to come back to the village, that they have something to discuss with him. They not tell him the context of the message, they just told him, please, it's very, very important. And the guy did not shake, because he knew that his parents are no more, that he had no loved one in the village, and all his siblings, they are still in touch. Okay, so he was like, this is why my uncle is calling me. He said okay. So he now traveled to the village one weekend to meet the uncle. Now while they were talking, the uncle now told him that his in-laws called, that is Ngozi's parents called. Now the reason why they called is that they want to return